Good morning, it is Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Market does not open up for over an hour, but there's some interesting movement out there this morning. So maybe there's some potential for a pre-market trade. And if I do find something where a pre-market trade occurs, then I will get the video rolling. If I don't, then I will just see you back at the market open. I have an order at 35.95 here on CIEN. Market opens up in less than 2 minutes. It's got up as high as 35.84. So it's close. We'll see if I can get filled or not. All right, the market is open. I moved my order up to 36.35. Actually, seeing some things on level 2, so let's go to 36.45. So 36.45 will be my order there. And should get this alert in the chat room. There we go. Alerted in the room. All right, I am going to pause and I will keep an eye on this one, but I may miss the entry point because I'll be looking around at other tickers too. All right, 36.45 coming into play here, maybe. Hit as high as 36.42. So close, but not close enough. We'll see if it can get back up there. Put an order out on TLRD at 15.35, but yeah, that's not even close now. So I'll just go ahead and cancel that one out. And CIN now back below 36, but I'll keep that order out there for a little while longer. All right, what I'm going to do here is try to pick up some shares here at 35.51. I like the pullback that's occurring. I'm willing to buy more, or if it wants to head back up in my favor, I'll take some gains. But like I said, I like the overall apparent strength of things, although ideally I'd like more than the 500 shares. So let's see what this wants to do here. Trying to work its way back up. $35.75 is where I have the order. Okay, looking like it's pulling back some more. So let's go 34.75 for some more 34.65 in case there's a bigger type flush that occurs. As far as kind of a vantage point for you as viewers, for me too. This green line here, if it can get up there and hit that, that implies that profits have been made. So I will go ahead and pause for the time being, and if it looks like I'm either going to be able to get more shares or potentially take profits, I'll get things rolling again. All right, it's moving back up, trying to hit that green line. It's giving me 250 of the 500 shares that I wanted to sell. So close. Well, not close, partially. So now I'm down to just 250 shares. So we'll cancel those orders for now, and we'll see if I can get back up there. And hit the green line. Like I said, it was close but didn't quite hit the green line. Therefore, that's why I wasn't fully out on the position. I will go ahead and pause. I've moved my order to 35.59 here for those remaining 250 shares. So again, that green line now represents if it can get up there and hit that, then I am out of the trade completely. As stated, I'm already partially out of the trade. So all out there, so 80, and there it goes. There it goes up to that original green line. Oh, well, that happened. So $80, but it is what it is. Let's move on and find something else. All right, 36.75 here to go short. Got up through 36.50, but is now pulling back. Probably a little too optimistic, thinking it could have actually gotten all the way up to 75 on that break, but maybe it'll give it another go. We'll see. All right, have an order at 35.30, which is represented by this green line right here. It's pulling back. This one's very jumpy, so I apologize if I missed the entry, but I wanted to at least get it documented out there. Again, 35.30. All right, XPO here is going pretty crazy. All over the place. I have an initial order at 59.85, which it could get up there in a blink of an eye, or it may not get up there at all. But you know, watching the level twos, you can see prices all over the place. Still have those orders on CIEN. Again, I very well may miss the entry point given how jumpy this is, but at least I wanted to get it out there and documented. All right, 57.30. Have an order here on XPO for opening 500 shares. My entry point, you know, obviously that I was looking for earlier on, never bounced up to where I wanted it. So we'll see if I can play it on the long side now instead of the short side. Again, key break here at 57.51. There's the break. Okay, I'm in for my opening shares there. And I'm out for a quick $75. Next order at 56.75. So if this bloodshed wants to continue, I'll be ready again down at, like I said, 56.75. All right, broke through 57. My order's at 56.55. Well, was hoping for more of a violent break than that. I'll give it a little bit longer here, but yeah, breaking through that number. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that, and I'll keep an eye on it in case some sort of, I'll go with 56.30 now. All right, I'm going to pause. All right, broke 56.50. Have an order at 56.25. All right, I'm going to go ahead and change this now to 56.01. So I would have been filled at 25. So we can kind of paper trade it. I would have had an order at 40. But at this point, let's see if it can get down to 56.01. I will pause. All right, it's moving down to 01. Okay, so I'm in and out there for the quick $45. Let's go to 75 now. So 55.75. So if it wants I get it. Well, why did you sell at 10? Well, that's why we're all millionaires in our hindsight account. If I had hindsight, I would have held a little bit longer, but you got to keep in mind the overall context of the chart and the system. You know, the system, my strategy, you know, it requires certain dynamics to it. Okay, making another move downwards. Again, key break of 56, bounced right off of 56 itself, so that 56.01 was solid, but let's see if it can break down further. I will go ahead and pause. All right, going for the break of 56. Once again, I'm at 55.75 for my first entry point. .56 continues to put up a good fight. There's the break. And it stopped right there at where I wanted. So I'm going to go to 55.30 now. So we'll see if it wants to get down there through 50. Would have been in at 75. We'll see if that would have proved to be the proper entry point or not. But, well, there's a move. There's a quick move. Went down as low as 55.38. All right, well, at this point, let's go to 01. I got a good solid bounce off 56.01 last time, so I will be a little bit more lenient on where I'd look to take some quick profits if it wants to get back down there. I will pause. All right, there is the move that went down as low as 55.03. And that was the move I was looking for. So let's go to 54.75 now. And we'll look for the break of 55. Again, right here, you can see it says low of 55.03. I was at 01. So close, but 2 cents off. All right, approaching 55 again, maybe. All right, I will pause. All right, knocking on the door, there was the break. You know, you think I'd learn that the breaks aren't really that violent on this one, as weird as that is, with as much as this getting beat down. It just wasn't a very brutal break. I'm going to go to 54.51 here, so I will pause. All right, there was a move that went down as low as 54.55, and then that fast jumped. Now this one feels like it's toying with me. Gets oh so close and then doesn't fill me. And there's a spike right there. Yeah, the violence has returned. Or is this thing just going to get hammered back down? All right, I'll pause. All right, order at 54.25. Stopped 7 cents above where my order was. Now hesitating. 54.01. All right, making a move down there. 54.06. This one has officially started playing me like a fiddle, but once again, went as low as 54.03. All right, I apologize for all keep getting the video rolling, and it's just kind of a broken record, but you know, this is unfortunately how things go sometimes. 53.35. We'll see how the price reacts on the break of 53.50 if that occurs. All right, I think I might have to wave the white flag on this one and admit that it's just too tricky for me. I apparently, whoa, what had just happened there? Whoa, that was a fast move, but I'm out. Okay, let me get my bearings there. Wow, that dropped all the way down to 52.25, 52. Okay. Well, that was a crazy move and awesome. I'm glad I had it going. And isn't that how trading is? Right when I'm admitting I probably don't know how to necessarily trade this one, and it just totally flushed and went crazy there for a second. But yeah, if it wants to do that again, I'll be ready down there at 52.25. But I did get in and out there for another gain. But yeah, Wow, glad we caught that on. Talk about a crazy move there. All right, 52.25, next entry point. All right, there's the break. And once again, let's go to 51.75. How low did it actually go there? Low of 52. All right, 51.75. Okay, making its way down to 52 again, it looks like. There's the break. Okay, I got 90 shares. That was goofy. So I'll put those up at 95. So out there, bummer. Wanted 500, only got 90. But it is what it is. So 51.25 now. I'll do my next order. So 51.25. I will keep you updated. All right. Picking back up volatility again. Shoot, got straight down to 51.53. All right, well, given this volatility, let's just get down to 51.01 at this point. I will pause. 51.01, looking like it could be in play here. All right, I will pause. All right, broke 51. I'm at 51. But once again, I apparently don't learn, because usually the breaks of the round numbers are not very violent on this one. So shame on me. I have an order at 52.80. And of course it didn't fill me. So never mind. Let's go to 52.37. Move that order to 52.20. All right, I very well may miss the entry just because it's so jumpy. So next time I record, I may already be in. All right, maybe I'm going to get filled. 53.25 to go short. Hit as high as 53.25. Okay, I move my order up to 43.65. All right, going for some shares here at 52.51. Wow, this video is nearing 20 minutes. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get short here at, oh brother, there we go. 52.65. Have 500 shares. Looking like this thing wants to head back down to potentially the 52 area. So I'll keep a close eye on it, and if it looks like I can get the break of 52.60, I'll get the video rolling again. All right, I apologize. I missed the exit point there. Happened very quick, and took me out at 52.55 for a $50 gain. And we are almost at 20 minutes, so I suppose if you don't like the long videos, you stopped watching this a long time ago. But let's see, we're 2 hours into the day, up $321. It was very frustrating, but I'm more so talking to myself, because I do like to use these as video diaries every now and then. But you know, I have to keep things in perspective. Yeah, it was frustrating. Maybe you got a little frustrated as a viewer, but from where I sit, you know, I've quote unquote worked at home in my pajamas, and I made $150 per hour. Like I said, 2 hours and up over 321, but commissions, we'll call it right around $300. So $150 per hour to get a little annoyed while I'm at home in my pajamas. Got to keep things in perspective, Clay. Got to keep things in perspective. So yeah, would have liked a little bit more, which sounds super greedy after I just said that. Yeah, I take that back. I am happy with $150 per hour at that rate. But before I go, if you want me to keep making these videos, the easiest way to communicate that to me is to click that like button and then subscribe to the channel. The channel has a lot of other content besides these live trade videos. There's vlogs, there's quick tip videos, there's all sorts of different content. So I'd encourage you to check out the channel, and hopefully you decide to ultimately subscribe. If you're interested in trading alongside me and other traders, just go to claytrader.com. I offer a service called the Inner Circle, and that is a live chat room, a newsletter, and for $99 per year, that's the cost. Not per week, not per month, not per quarter, per year. Do the math, it breaks down to $8.25 per month, or what is it, $1.90 per week if you were to break down those numbers. So as I always say, over the time span of 12 months, I'm more than confident you're going to get at least $99 worth of value. Finally, if you're interested in learning how to trade with charts, how to use technical analysis to build a strategy that fits your needs, then again, claytrader.com, I offer many online video training courses on that, to check that out. But if nothing else, if you don't spend a dime, that's fine. Just like I said, if you want me to keep making these and spend my time doing it, then like I said, just click that like button, and that's an easy way to communicate that to me. So I apologize for some of the annoyances and the broken record of I'm trying to get in. But like I said earlier, that sometimes that just comes with the territory. But got to keep perspective. $150 per hour, I'll take it. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.